good morning, folks. I guess you can see what I'm doing. I'll tell you what, I've been watching friends of mine, ain't too far away, been putting up hay and having pretty sunny weather and everything else. I'm gonna be honest, we've not had one day in a month that we've not had a downpour of rain. It has rained every day, at least once, and I'm not talking about a little shower, I'm talking about a downpour for a month. I've got hay fields that I cannot even mow and attempt to get dry. That will probably get bush hogged, and I'm not the only one. You can't get it dry. That's why I've got weeds in every patch I've got, as far as pumpkins, corn, everything. I mean, you just can't deal with this wet weather. And I told people back when it was real dry there, back in April and 1st of May, I said, it'll rain about the time we want to do hay. Boy, was I right. If you didn't catch those first couple of windows for hay down here where I live, in Southwest Virginia, right at Northeast Tennessee border, you may not get your hay for one time this year, and then you'll be lucky. And it's absolutely rained every day. I've seen people try to push it and break their balers. Seen a lot of that happen this year. Break the springs on them, break the belts on them, all kinds of stuff. I put this bush hog on this morning because this here is technically part of my front yard, and it's so wet I can't mow it with the regular mower, so I'm going to hit it a little bit with this. And I've got some other bush hogging to do. Like I say, probably a couple of hay fields. At least one I know of. It's in a creek bottom, and the creek's done flooded about 3 times on it. And you just can't do nothing with that. It'll be better to mow it off and try to do something in September at this point. I've got another one that's on a hillside. I picked it up last year. And honestly, I don't know if I can get it dry. They're getting the possibility of a couple of days coming up, but not much. The whole month of July looks like rain where I'm at. But I guess we need it, or the good Lord wouldn't send it. Because I'm sure he foresees way out there what we're doing. All I know is we went from drought stage to flood stage real quick. And that's just part of it. Like I say, it's just staying so wet. I'm just trying to help the situation before it gets any worse. Got to start doing some work down here at the pumpkin stand. Get it ready for the fall season. Because it'll be here before you know it. Yeah, if you can't tell, that is mud. I mean, I am literally in the water. You can see the tracks back there. They're standing in water down here. that's the way a lot of my hay fields are. I got a little bit of hay off first cut, and I got really got 3 fields done. I didn't get much because the dry weather hurt us to begin with. I guess that's just part of it. Part of farming. You never know what the weather's going to do anymore, but it seems like for the last 2 or 3 years now, it's been extremely hard to get hay up in the spring, the first cut. If you don't get it into April, 1st of May, you might as well not get it. And I'm telling you, that ain't nothing but soup. I actually hate to drive the tractor through some of that right there because of having to try to actually mow it regularly normally later. Leave me a mess. But, like I say, just trying to mow it down a little bit. Try to help it out. I definitely can't put a mower through it. Not a regular lawn mower. See that soup back there? I mean, it is just soup. And they're getting rain every day this week. Every day. So I guess we complain about hot weather, complain about dry weather. I was going to complain about a little rain. That'd be the normal thing to do. And at least I got the bush hog option, I guess. Told my wife I might ought to let it grow and mow it for hay, but you can't get it dry, so just have to take what you get. That's life. There's a whole lot of people doing a lot of bush hogging though, because the weeds taking over the pasture fields, fence lines, hay fields, just about everything. Delivery driver get out of the yard. I'll go up there and see what he brought me. Let's see if I really don't want to hit that log too much, but I might. Need to have me a burner. If I can get it on fire, I might do that. Like I say, it's just absolutely a mess. As wet as it is. small patch. I'll let you see it. I'll go up this steep hill down here across the pond bank. Really ain't nothing new. Just hold on there a minute and enjoy the scenery. You'll see the sunflower patch I planted. The deers eat a lot of the tops out of it, but they do that. We'll eat up with deer too. I just have to complain about them while I'm at it. Drag up this hill here. I'm going to run out to the edge of this corn patch. Some of this Johnson that's up here on the edges. I really hope I don't get any corn, but I mean I could. It's not hard to do. If anything, I got Johnson grass this year. I always have Johnson. Cut down, the better off I'll be. That I really like the cab. Me and yellow jackets don't get along, and well, a bush hog pisses a yellow jacket off about as fast as anything. That I will tell you. Don't like bush hogs either, nor bumblebees. Just makes them all mad for some reason. Of course, I've never found a real good use for a yellow jacket. other than dead. To my knowledge, they don't make honey. I'm sure they do something. Well, the good Lord wouldn't put them here, but I know that I don't like them. And they don't like me. Spent some money this year on a couple of pieces of equipment. One of them finally got here. If you look back in the video, I bush hogged the side of it. It's a new hay mower, new drum mower. Can't beat it for my operation. I had one that was about 20 some years old. And the simplicity of them, you can't beat it. But anyway, I went ahead and sold it over the winter and upgraded. Bought me a new one. I had a disc mower just for a little while there during the first cut. It was an older new idea. It's a good disc mower, just a lot of complication with it as far as if something was to go wrong. And I picked it up for a good price. Well, I sold it. Made just a little bit. That's the name of the game. Try to make a little. That's like this old bush hogger go right now. Picked it up over the winter. It's a 6 foot. I've got a 5 foot just like it. I actually had an 8 foot twin rotor that I didn't advertise or put on YouTube. I just sold it. It's a little big for my operation. And maybe in the future we'll see what the other piece of equipment is that I've got coming. Ain't that I like spending money, it's just I'm trying to upgrade and get to the point if I don't have to buy no more equipment for several years. I hope to not work too many more years before I'm able to retire, or at least say I'm retired. Probably can't tell. That's a pretty steep hill down through there. I bush hogging once or twice a year. Try to keep it bush hog. If I don't, it just gets taken over. I'd have been smart several years ago. I'd done had cows on it. Problem is, it's not a whole lot of land. About an acre, maybe. And that means about 1 cow per acre. This is a 6-foot bush hog, and the other one I've got is just like it. There's no age on them. It's a 5-foot, and you wouldn't believe the difference in going from a 5 to a 6. As far as it's a whole lot better when it covers your tracks. But the 5-foot I bought brand new when I bought the little bitty Ford tractor. Well, New Holland, the little 30 horsepower I got. I've had it now about 14, 15, I don't know, 16 years I think. It's been an awesome bush hog. They're made by Fred Kane. I like that square design. Can't find them though. I don't know if they still make the square, but they should. Honestly, that 5-footer I got is as tough as any bush hog I've ever used. Well, with the exception, that 8-footer I just had was a 3308 bush hog. Like I say, I didn't film it because I knew I was going to flop it or flip it. Because I think I got a good deal on it. I made a little bit on it. Hopefully the guy that has it is very happy with it. Because it was just too big for my operation. Because it weighed about 1,800 pounds. Pounds, a lot of bush hog. I'll just hold on a minute. We're going to run over here and get done with this ball too. Say this about that 3308, if you could get it on it, it'd mow it. And it would not complain. Look over here on the side, I backed it down over these trees right here. When I had it, those back there. I'm telling you, if you could get it on it, it'd mow it. And if it didn't get on it, it'd push them over. I think the main gearbox on it was 140 horsepower. I didn't have to worry too much about tearing the gearbox up in it. Being that my tractor's only about 56 on the BTO. Anyway, we're going to finish up some stuff here. Go a little more. I just thought I'd make you a video. I'll catch you a little later.